Good morning, you guys. We are live. It is our Field Trip Friday, and now we are in, Jamie, the Music Pavilion.
It is absolutely delightful inside and outside here, and we are living the dream of Frank Lloyd Wright because he did not want this space to be dusty as a museum.
It's not a museum.
And stared at. He wanted it used, and that was really important to him. So that's what they're doing here today. We have opening night.
This is really big. Okay, so the Southwest Theater Company is Southwest Shakespeare Company. We're going to talk about that in a moment. You can see the performers there on the stage. But let me bring in Jeff, who's going to talk a little bit more about really the intention and the preservation of this space. Because preservation here of Taliesin West is about a lot more than just keeping the grounds and keeping the architecture in place, right?
Exactly. It's just like Jamie was saying. At the Frank Lloyd Wright Foundation, we're in charge of preserving Taliesin West, this UNESCO World Heritage site. And so part of preservation is, you know, making sure the walls, the ceilings, the landscape all looks perfect. But we think a part of preservation is also making sure that we're using the spaces the way the architect intended them to be used. Frank Lloyd Wright loved the arts. He loved performing arts. He built 2 theater spaces here at Taliesin West, and we feel like part of preservation is continuing to use these to fill the spaces with live theater, live music, live art.
And it must be very exciting and very fulfilling for you in your role here to see this evolution and to see just more and more activity happening here.
Yeah, I mean, we don't think of this as a house museum. A house museum is something that's dead. It's looking backwards. Frank Lloyd Wright wouldn't have wanted that for this place. This is a living site where you can come and experience Taliesin West the way Frank Lloyd Wright wanted it.
Yeah, it is important to note, I haven't seen any velvet ropes keeping us away from furniture or anything. We are enjoying this space, right? And especially today.
You have to experience it in order to understand it. We were in the garden room earlier, and you had to sit in the furniture like you did in order to see how Wright was framing the views of the landscape in the distance. You can't get that experience if you're roped off and peeking around. We have to allow our visitors to come and really experience it.
Oh, it is awesome. And just the lighting in here and the shape of this ceiling is incredible. Obviously, that is with intention, right?
Yeah, I mean, Frank Lloyd Wright loved geometry. He loved shapes. His mom gave him these Freuble gifts, these blocks, when he was a kid. And when you look around this space, what you see is shapes. You see squares, you see circles, you see diamonds, triangles, rectangles, all of which he puts together to create this perfect theater space for us.
Jamie, it is perfection.
It's perfection from where I am sitting right here, and it is so incredible when you walk in here because the theater itself, another character to the play here. And I'm with Betsy. She's from Southwest Shakespeare. Opening night is tonight. Have you guys performed in this space before?
Yes, we've been performing here for a number of years, and we're really excited to have another 10-year here this season. In the 2019-2020 season, we have this show tonight. We have another one opening in January. This show in particular, I'm super excited about. It's about Henry VIII meeting his 6 wives in purgatory. And
they have a lot to say.
Yeah, there's a bit of a reckoning. And what I like most about it is that these women had dreams, ambitions, they had children, and this play gives them a platform to express their relationship with Henry.
Talk to me about working in this space. I mean, you just walk in, it feels cool, almost feels like you're in a cave. And then to see modern theater happening in this space where the walls could talk, they'd have something to say too.
That's right. In the history of drama, I mean, human beings have been performing in all kinds of theaters and all kinds of spaces. This one is super special in particular because it has amazing acoustics and it has a spiritual vibe to it that brings a tangible live presence to each of the plays that we perform here.
It's special to go out and go to the theater live. It's really special to come to Taliesin West and do that here. So, Olivia, we've got the best seat in the house. What time does the show start tonight?
The show starts at 7:30, and you can get tickets at southwestshakespeare.org, or you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. All of our links to ticketing are all on there.
If we just stay here, we're good, right?
Yeah, you guys can stay all day and watch.
These are the seats. These are the seats. We're camping out. The temperature is perfect in here. Just it's just incredible. So what a neat experience. And I can't imagine as a performer to be embracing this space and celebrating everything that was intended by Frank Lloyd Wright. Pretty special.
Bucket list.
Absolutely.
I think as a performer or as part of the audience. So we're going to send it back to you guys. Taliesin West. You know, there's even a field trip of kids pulling in.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's accessible to everyone. Tour start.
Yetta and Scott, you know that I have had to hold Jamie back because she's ready to get on the stage. This is her space.
I thought I could karaoke.
She wanted to tap dance, but I said, oh, it's carpeted at the bottom.
That is so nice,
Love
guys.
it.
That theater looks amazing, too.
Thanks for
Thank
showing us
you.
around, guys. We'll see you in a little bit again.
Well, the